Sri Guru Sri Yuto Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavas Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raguna Tanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijano Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamritam Sja Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namo Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Tinam Gauravani Pracharaya Dridha Sankalpa Murtaye Krishna Shakti Swarupaya Bhakti Pradayine Namo Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Sagar Muni Goswami Tinam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinam Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripadaya Krishna Sambandha Vigya Daine Prabhave Namo Madhurya Jvala Premadaya Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostate Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanga Virudha Apasidanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namo Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachitananda Namine Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugavarayate Gauravirbhava Bhumishtva Nirneshta Sajana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhuma Sri Jagannatayate Vanchakalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo mahavadanyaya krishna prema pradayate krishnaya krishna chaitanya namne gauradvise Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dino Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Jayatam Suratopanbor Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasya Padambojo Radha Madana Mohana Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Srimad Ratnagar Simhasanasto Sri Sri Radha Srila Govinda Deva Preshta Vibhisya Vyamano Smaran Shriman Rasa Rasarambi Vam Shivata Tatastitaha Karshan Venur Swanai Gopi Gopinata Shri Stuta Vrindayai Tulasi Deve Priyayai Keshava Sacha Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi Satyavatyai Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Namaste Narasingaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Prahlada Nadodaine Yato yamitato nisringo Nagir nisringo hridaye nisringo Nisringamadim sharanam prapadye Nisringadev Jayo Jai Prahlad Nisringo, Lakshmi Nisringo, Prahlad Nisringo, Lakshmi Nisringo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Gaura Premanande, Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauri Gandhar Kankirivai, Jai Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ji ki Jai, Jai Shri Gurudev Nityananda Pravishta Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivrajacacharya Vari, Ashtottara Satashi Srimad Shri Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Nityananda Pravishta Vishnu Pad Shri Srimad Shri Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Nityananda Pravishta Param Gurudev Jagat Gurudev Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai, Shri Saraswati Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Shri Saraswati Tridandi Padgan ki Jai, Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai, Shri Guru Parampara ki Jai, Shri Panchatattvatmakam Shri Gaura Hari ki Jai, Shri Vrinda Devi Tulasi Maharani ki Jai, Shri Sarva Vigna Vinasanakari Shri Nishingadev Bhagavan ki Jai, Jai Jai Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Shri Shalagramadamodar ki Jai, Shri Balaram Ju, Jai Subhadra Devi, Shri Jagannath Nilamadava ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Prabhu ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ju ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Gaudiya Mat ki Jai, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mission ki Jai, Mula Mata Kararaj Mat Shri Chaitanya Mat ki Jai, Shri Bhuvana Mangala Harinama Sankirtana ki Jai, Param Puja Pad Shri Bhakti Tilak Niskinchan Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Puja Pad Shri Bhakti Sudhir Sant Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Sevak Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Samgat Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari. So, this Kincha Maharaj suggests that we should daily also read Srimad Bhagavatam. And he told me that every day I have to come and speak Harikatha and just read Srimad Bhagavatam or something. It is his suggestion, and he think it will help to all of us to make some progress for our purification and for our... So we will start from first canto, but tonight I have only here this Srimad Bhagavatam, this third canto. And we can try to make seva, and also we will hear something from Srila Prabhupada between. But we can try to make service for Guru Vaishnava and Srimad Bhagavatam. So here is great commentator Srila Bhakti, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who can very deeply, who can give explanation on the Srimad Bhagavatam, because he is highly realized soul and he fully experienced Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Srila Vyasadeva, when he wrote this Srimad Bhagavatam, like last Purana is Mahapurana, he explained this pure devotion is there. So all previous Puranas, all the explanation what came out from Srila Vyasadeva in 18 Puranas or 17 Puranas, they are not describing this pastime of Supreme Lord, is there. Just giving explanation of Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, is there. So when Vyasadeva, when he wrote all these things, he was still fully unsatisfied. And Srinarad Muni, he gave him, how to say, explanation why he is not happy. Because these all things are temporary and it is not eternal duty of soul. But when he described this pastime between devotees and Bhagavan, this will explain eternal duty of soul. And not only duty, it is eternal function of soul. Because soul, through the rasa, will serve Supreme Lord and it will give ultimate this goal of human life. This is prema, this is bhakti. So moksha, it is dharma, artha, kama, moksha, it is there, and sure is also moksha depending on bhakti. And bhakti is superior to moksha because bhakti is serving the Lord. Moksha means self-satisfaction, full realized soul, merging with Brahman, with all this universe, with Brahmjyoti is melting. This is some goal of jnanis. But bhakti, it is giving eternal service to Lord and also is liberation from bondage of Maya, is that. So when Srila Vyasadeva, when he realized this, so he wrote this pastime of Srimad Bhagavatam, but it's really only pure devotion. Wherever you touch Srimad Bhagavatam, it is pure bhakti, because Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. So it is not like Krishna or it is not incarnation of Krishna. Bhagavatam is Krishna, is himself. So to serve Bhagavatam means serve Supreme Lord. And of course there is many stages. We who are on the beginning stage, who just trying to follow, not even to follow, but we are trying to follow, it for us is something different. But by the mercy of Bhagavatam, one day or one moment we will start to relishing really nectar of Bhagavatam. So beginning stages like this maybe sound very, how to say, incomplete or dry because we are lacking this realization. But for highly realized soul, this Bhagavatam is pure nectar. And this Bhagavatam is also guiding from, let's say, like from beginning to ultimate goal. So when you see this ultimate goal, this pure devotion of Brij Basis in the Vrindavan Dham, this is very, very high devotion is there. But in Srimad Bhagavatam we will hear also another level of devotion. Dhruva Charitra, Prahlad Charitra, and also other great sages and great personalities there. They also have devotion to Supreme Lord, but on the different level. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was in Jagannath Puri, he went in Tota Gopinath and he was hearing from Gadadhar Pandit 100 times Dhruva Charitra and Prahlad Charitra. Why? Because both Charitra means glories, means glorification, speaking about Bhakta, Bhakti and Bhagavan. So everything is described there. And this is Sambandha Gyan. He never, about this 10 canto Rasa Lila he heard this in Gambhira. In Gambhira only with 3 persons is there. Rai Ramananda, Swarup Damodar and Sikhi Mahiti and his sister Madhavi. So they are highly, highly realized soul, and between them he was discussing this high and relishing high this level of devotion, but with Gadadhar Pandits, and he want to hear 100 times. And we need this. We need our Guru Maharaj. He had one notebook and he was wrote inside numbers how many times he went through Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mangala. He was very elaborated. He had the evidence of every service what he did. How many times he was reading complete Srimad Bhagavatam, how many times he read Srimad Bhagavatam. He had full book, notebook with numbers, how many times he was read. And when he was joined mission in his beginning in the Chaitanya Math in Mayapur, he got title Bhagavatacharya because he could give very deep explanation on the Srimad Bhagavatam. So without blessing of Guru, without blessing of Bhagavatam, we cannot really go inside. But therefore we always praying for causeless mercy, although unqualified person like myself have such duty, and out of duty we doing some seva here, but they are reading Bhagavatam because of devotion. They know Bhagavatam by the heart. They have also titled Bhagavatas because they are living Bhagavatas. So when Guru Maharaj used to speak Bhagavatam, it is for him reality, full reality where he can enter. He can give deep explanation. Even all God brothers who was very old than he himself, means like he was youngest one of disciples of Bhakti Siddhanta, and they are much more experienced in the math, but still they give him position and title of Bhagavatacharya because he was very sincere in this seva and not on the like superficial or some surface is there. So we can try today just read some part with commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So I think next days we will start. I have to see if we have complete Bhagavatam from first canto. And I have to find all these volumes there to complete, and what missing we have to purchase. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So chapter 1, on the 3rd canto, on the 4th canto, volume 3. The descents of Manu's daughters. Maitreya said, through Shatarupa, Manu bore 3 daughters known as Akuti, Devahuti and Prashruti. Offering respects to Sri Guru, to Krishna, the ocean of mercy, and to Lokanath, the eye of the universe, I take shelter of Sri Shuka. I offer myself and everything I have to the Absolute Lord, who is dear then life to all the cowherd men and women, and to the service of his dear devotees. In the fourth canto, in 31 chapters, there is description of Vishraga, what was created by Brahma, and the Manus by the order of the Lord. In 6th chapter, the Manus and Manus' daughters are described. In 6 chapters, the destruction of Daksha's sacrifice and restoration are described. 5 chapters describe Dhruva and 11 chapters describe Prithu. 8 chapters describe the Prachetas. And in the first chapter, the descendants of 3 daughters headed by Akuti and the stories of Yagna and Dattatreya, born of Narayana, are described. In the previous volume, in relating the story of Kardama, the lineage of the Vahuti, Manu's second daughter, was not described. To put things in order, now the lineage of the first daughter, Akuti, is described. Brahma had many sons, but among them Manu was outstanding for his devotion. That is the significance of the word tu. The word cha indicates that he also had 2 sons. With the shloka 2, with the consent of Shatarupa, Manu gave Akuti to Ruchi, taking shelter of Putrika Dharma, even though Akuti had brothers. Commentary. Though he had sons, Manu gave Akuti to Ruchi on the condition that Ruchi's son would be given back to Manu as his own son, Putrika Dharma. He didn't desire more sons, but knew that Kuti would give birth to an avatar, since Manu had omniscience. He desired, may the Lord be my daughter's son and my son as well. While giving his daughter away, he following would be said, I will give you my daughter well ornamented, with few brothers. The son born to her will be my son. Abharatrika means few brothers rather than no brothers. By intense concentration, the powerful Prajapati Ruchi begot in Akuti 2 children of divine splendor. The male was directly the Supreme Lord in the form of Yagna, and the female was the indestructible Dakshina, a portion of Lakshmi. Buddha means of Lakshmi, she was portion of Lakshmi. Thus there was no violation of rules when the 2 got married. Swayambhuva joyfully brought the son of his daughter to his house, and Ruchi kept Dakshina. The Lord of Sacrifice, Yagna, married Dakshina, who desired him, and taking pleasure in her, who was satisfied, produced 12 sons. The Lord of Sacrifice is Vishnu or Yagna. The 12 sons were named Tosha, Pratosha, Santosha, Bhadra, Shanti, Idashpati, Idhma, Kavi, Vibhu, Swahna, Sudeva, and Rochana. During Swayambhuva periods, the Tushtis were the Devatas, Marichi and others were the sage, and Yagna was the head of the Devatas. Swayambhuva Manu's 2 sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapada, became very powerful, and their sons and grandsons were active during that period. You see, here will be described this, who is father of Dhruva, Dhruva Maharaj. So, father of Dhruva Maharaj is Uttanapada. He's here. So, he's going slowly to describe. Incidentally, 6 types of beings who preside during the Manvantara are described in 2 verses. It will be explained later. Explanations say, in each region of Manu, 6 types of personalities appear as manifestation of Lord Hari: the ruling Manu, the chief Devatas, the sons of Manu, Indra, the great sages, and the partial incarnation of the Supreme Lord. In this verse, the total comes to 6 because Svayambhuva was the ruling Manu, and Yagna took the role of both Indra and the avatar of the Lord. Manu gave Devahuti his second daughter to Kardama. You have heard from me almost everything about already. Commentary. Maitreya said he had told about Devahuti's sons and daughters. He said almost everything because he had not told about her daughter, the sons. Shloka 4. Manu gave Prashuti, his third daughter, to Daksha, the son of Brahma. They spread great population throughout the 3 worlds. Kardama's 9 daughters mentioned previously become the wives of 9 great sages. Please understand the sons and grandsons which I will now describe. Another version had Kshatra Brahmashi, or Prashuti Prasva, means the spreading of sons and grandsons. Kala, daughter of Kardama and the wife of Marichi, gave birth to Kashyapa and Purnima, whose descents spread throughout the universe. O Vidura, Purnima had 2 sons, Viraja and Vishvaga, and a daughter named Devakulya, who became the divine Ganga from washing the lotus feet. Commentary. The descents of Kashyapa will be described in the 6th canto. Devakulya was the name of the daughter. In another birth, she became the divine river Ganga because of the divine act of washing the Lord's feet. Shloka 5th. Anusya, another daughter of Kardama and Devahuti, became the wife of Atri Muni and gave birth to 3 very famous sons, Dattatreya, Durvasha, and Soma, who were partial representation of Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Lord Brahma. Commentary. Atma means Vishnu. Actually, these 3 were amsas of Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. Next shloka say, Vidura said, O Guru, please tell me why Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, who are the creator, maintainer, and destroyer, desire to be born in the house of Atri Muni. Shloka said, Maitreya said, inspired by Brahma to create Atri Muni, the best of knowers of Brahman, being austere, went with his wife to Riksha mountain. Next, in a grove of flowering Palasha and Ashoka trees, filled with the sound of the Nirvindya river, Atri, controlling his mind and breath, remained standing on 1 foot for 100 years, consuming only air. Commentaries say he stood in a grove of trees with flower clumps, means sounding. Next shloka, he thought, I surrender to the Lord of the universe. May he give me an offspring equal to him. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, spreading great fame, seeing that the 3 worlds like fuel were burning because of the fire emanating from the sage head by the fire of pranayama, went to his hermitage along with Gandharvas, Siddhas, Vidyaras, and the Nagas. Commentary. The three deities saw the three worlds, fuel for his pranayama, burn up by the fire of penance, coming from the sage head. It is understood that he stood there doing pranayama. This is related to the description of verse 19. Controlling the mind by pranayama, he stood there. This is simultaneous action as when saying jingling, the anklet fell off, or while closing his eyes, he laughed. Next shloka say, eager to meet them because they have appeared standing on one leg, in respect he gazed at them. He offered respects by falling on the ground and then, with articles of worship in his hand, approached Shiva on his bull, Brahma on his swan, and Vishnu on Garuda, marked with their signs, whom he understood to be his superiors by their glance of mercy and smiling face. Because of their effulgence, he closed his eyes. Concentrating upon them with folded hands, he began to praise the most praiseworthy in all the words with verses of sweet words. Atri said, in every kalpa, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva accept bodies with gunas, divided up for creating, maintaining and destroying the universe. I offer respect to you, whom among you have I called? Whom among you have I called? Commentary. You have accepted bodies of creation, maintenance and destruction of the universe by the division of gunas in every kalpa. I recognize you. Or you have accepted bodies by the material gunas. This is a statement made out of ignorance concerning the position of Vishnu, since it is impossible for the Supreme Lord to have a body of material sattva. I offer respects to you. By mercy you should destroy my doubts. Who among you did I call by my sadhana? He had indicated one person when he said, I surrender unto the Lord of the universe. Among you, who is the Lord of the universe? By your mercy you should say. Shloka say, I fixed my mind upon one Lord with articles of worship for creating progeny. Why have three of you come here from far beyond the minds of man? Please be merciful and tell me. I filled with bewilderment. Maitreya say, O Vidura, hearing his words, the three, smiling, replied to the sage with sweet words. The Devata said, O Brahmana, since your wish cannot be unfulfilled as you have wished, it will come to pass, and not otherwise. We are that person upon whom you meditate. O sage, our portion will be born as your sons, famous in the world. Good fortune to you. Your fame will spread everywhere. Commentary say, in order to show that Vishnu is actually the Supreme Lord among them, Vishnu then became Dattatreya, an avatar, not that other two. Vishrabhya Pashanti means they will spread. This is causative from the root Srip, meaning to move. While Atri and his wife were watching, the lords of the Devatas, after being worshipped, and giving benediction, they departed. From Brahma Soma appeared. From Vishnu Dattatreya appeared. The portion of Shiva was the knower of yoga, Durvasha Muni. Now understand the descendants of Angira. Angira's wife Shraddha gave birth to 4 daughters named Sinivali, Kuhu, Raka, and Anumati. Besides these 4 daughters, she also had 2 sons. One of them was known as Uttatthaya, directly the Lord, and the other was the knower of Brahman, Brihaspati. So, now probably it's boring to read all these, but actually we heard for all these names, like who is Dattatreya, who is Durvasha, who all these great sages and kings and manifestations. So later in the Srimad Bhagavatam, we will hear about them, and we will know where and when they are appeared, and what is this line of these descendants. So now he going to explain, Shukadev, he is going to explain all this lineage, all this personality, because it is important for the future, because how to explain who is Dattatreya, who is Durvasha, when he appeared, why he appeared. So now he is going to explain this line, and later when become really pastime, it will be very important to know how they are and who they are. So we hear here that from Vishnu Dattatreya appeared, from Shiva the Durvasha Muni appeared, and this from Uttaya, this another one person very known to universe, Brihaspati, he appeared. But who is Brihaspati? He knows.
He is the creator of creator of the whole forest, Brihaspati, and a guru.
Guru. Brihaspati is guru. Guru of huh? Yes. So Guru, he knows all. Shukracharya is Guru of demons, and Brihaspati is Guru of Devatas. So now we see that they are appearing from some daughters of Manu. So all lineage, Manu is father of all humanity. So how they appear one by one, and how this progeny came, and how everything is manifested. So he expressed firstly these main personalities are manifested, and from them another creation is manifested. But firstly they are manifested there, and they are not ordinary person. So means always is Lord presented there, or some Devatas are presented there, or great manifestation of Supreme Lord. So if we hear somehow in the service mood, we will come later to know this purpose, why is everything described in this way. So Pulastya begot in his wife Havirbu one son named Agastya, who is in another birth become Dakhragni. Pulastya begot another son, whose name was Vishrava, endowed with great austerity. So I'm thinking the Nityananda Ashtakam, there is described how this great sage Agastya, how he drink one ocean is that. So all of them we will hear, we will meet them again in the another portion of Srimad Bhagavatam. We will came to know about them. The son of Vishrava's wife Idavida was Kuvera, the master of all yakshas. Another wife, Keshini, has sons named Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Vibhishana. Vishrava bore a son Kuvera in his wife Idavida. Then other wife was Keshini. O Vidura, Gati, the wife of the sage Pulaha, gave birth to 3 pure sons named Karma Shrestha, Varian, and Sahishni. Kratos' wife Kriya gave birth to 60,000 great sages named the Valakahlias, who were brilliant with spiritual knowledge. The sons of Vashishta took birth in his wife Urja. The sons headed by Chitraketu were the 7 spotless sages. The names of these 7 sages are follows: Chitraketu, Surochi, Viraja, Mitra, Ulbana, Vasubrihidyana, and Dhuman. Some other sons headed by Shakti were born from Vashishta's another wife. Chiti, wife of the sage Atharva, gave birth to a son named Dhadyanacha. Firm in vows, having the horse head, now you may hear from me about the descendants of the sage Bhrigu. In his wife, known as Khyati, the fortunate sage Bhrigu begot 2 sons, named Datta and Vidhata, and 1 daughter named Shri, who was devoted to the Lord. The sage Meru gave his daughters named Ayati and Niyati to Dhata and Vidhata. Ayati and Niyati gave birth to 2 sons, Mrikanda and Prana. From Mrikada, Markandeya Muni was born, and from Prana, the sage Vedashira. Bhrigu had another sons, the great Ushana, also known as Kavi or Bhargava, son of Bhrigu. O Vidura, the sage produced various types of population through this offspring. To you, listen with faith, I have related the topics of grandsons and descendants of Kardama, which immediately destroy all sins. Daksha, son of Brahma, married Prashuti, daughter of Manu. Daksha begot 16 daughters with beautiful eyes in his wife Prashuti. He gave 13 in marriage to Dharma and 1 to Agni. He gave 1 daughter to the Pitris combined and 1 daughter to Shiva, who destroys material existence. The names of the 13 daughters of Daksha who were given to Dharma are Shraddha, Maitri, Daya, Santi, Tushti, Pushti, Kriya, Unnati, Buddhi, Medha, Titiksha, Hri, and Murti. Shraddha gave birth to Shubha, Maitri produced Prasad, Daya gave birth to Abhaya. Shanti gave birth to Shuka, Tusti gave birth to Mudha, Pushti gave birth to Smaya, Kriya gave birth to Yoga, Unnati gave birth to Darpa, Buddhi gave birth to Artha, Medha gave birth to Smriti, Titiksha gave birth to Kshema, and Hri gave birth to Prashari. Murti was the source of the Lord's Sri Narayan, who is the ocean of all auspicious quality. At the appearance of Narayan, the entire world become filled of joy. Everyone's minds, all direction, the air, the rivers, and the mountains become pleased. In the heavenly planets, instruments, sounds, flowers fell from the sky, the satisfied sage chanted prayers, the Gandharvas and Kinnaras sang, and the beautiful damsels of the heavenly planet descends. All signs of good fortune were visible. Just at the time, great demigod like Brahma also worshipped the Lord with prayer. The Devatas said, "We offer our respects to the Lord who has now appeared in the house of Dharma in the form of a sage to show that the universe belongs to him, is created by his energy, and it is situated within him like a cloud in the sky." Oh, okay, we stop here. Just this shloka we read. May that Lord, known through the Vedas, glance at us, Devatas, who have been created with Sattva Guna, in order that he destroy disturbances to the order of the universe with his merciful eye, which derides the spotless lotus, the abode of Lakshmi. So Srimad Bhagavatam Grantaraj ki jai, Guru Maharaj, Shlo Muni Maharaj ki jai, Shlo Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Shlo Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura ki jai, Nitai Gaura Pramanande, Hari Hari Bol, Vanchaka, Kripa Sindhu Devacha, Vaishnavebhyo